Shalom!
Shalom, children of Israel. How are you all doing today?
Shalom!
I love it. I love it. And you do sound like you're Tawab today. So I'm glad to hear that. Now, today's a little different than last Sunday. And why is that? Why is today a little different than it was last Sunday, Jada?
Because tomorrow is Purim.
That's one reason. What's another reason, Nina?
We had 2 new people.
Woo! Yay! We have Kylie and we have Bryce.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sit down right. Sit down right.
All right. So welcome to you both. And we have their mom, Lakeisha. Yay, Sister Lakeisha. Thank you for joining us today. We're so happy to have you all here. Okay, so kids class. What's the first thing we did? You all know how we get down. What do we do first?
I know.
Have you watched our class before?
No.
No? Okay, what do we do first?
We say what we're thankful for?
We do. Nice. We do. Okay, so since you said that's what we do, you have to start us off, Bryce. So tell us what you're thankful for. You're thankful for your family. Awesome. All right. Who would you like to go next? Bryce is going to pick who he wants to go next. Amina, okay.
I'm thankful for having 2 new people.
Nice. Very good. Well, then that means you have to be on your best behavior if you're thankful because the Most High brought 2 new people here for us today to enjoy and for them to enjoy. So we all have to be on our best behavior, right? And make them feel very welcome. Okay, Mina, thank you. And who would you like to go next?
Kylie.
Okay, Kylie, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for Yeshua. And I'm thankful for everything that I have.
Nice. Blessings. Yes, ma'am. Awesome. And who would you like to go next here? Jada. Okay, Jada.
I'm thankful for the Most High and, well, mostly every single person.
Very good.
That's right.
That's awesome. Okay, Jada. Who would you like to go next? Justice. Justice. Hi, Justice. What are you thankful for? The new people. Very good. New, older children, older young people that you can communicate and converse with. So that's always a blessing. Okay, Justice. Who would you like to go next? Max. What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family and that new two and my high and all we use.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Max, who would you like to go next? Caleb, what's next? What are you thankful for, sir?
I thank you for the most. I 2 new people here. You doing class today and mainly for everybody.
Very good. Well, thank you. We're thankful for you too. And who would you like to go next, Caleb? Elijah.
I'm thankful that I made a new friend and that Purim's coming up.
Nice.
Sweet.
Always good to celebrate with the camp, a high holy day, 2 days of feasting, gift exchange. We're ready to get down. Okay, Elijah, we got, I guess, 1 or 2 more people left. Who do you want to go give next?
Rosa.
Rosa, you got to do a child. So we can either Ezekiel or Aslan or...
Oh, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel hasn't gone. Ezekiel, you're up, buddy. What are you thankful for?
For our family, how of people with the meet up proper in.
Everybody's stoked about that here.
Back over how was the
Time. Very good. Who would you like to go next? Everybody at your table is gone, so we gotta choose the people at Rose's table. Who's next?
Aslan.
Aslan? Okay, Aslan, what are you thankful for?
I thank you for my family and my children.
Hold up, what children? Hold on.
All right, Aslan. Okay, Yashimar, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for?
Yay!
Good job. Yapala, what are you thankful for? Oh, your mom, your brother and your sister and your mommy. Tana, what are you thankful for? Huh? She said high five, everybody. Tana, what are you thankful for?
Hannah, what you thankful for?
Okay, well, we'll come back to you, okay? All right, so thank you for telling us what you're thankful for. What do we do next? Kayla, what do we do next?
Exodus chapter 20 verse 3.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. So let's open up those Bibles and Elijah.
He read the first one.
Oh, Caleb, I'm sorry, that's correct.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Okay, Elijah.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and shewing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in the midst, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Very good. Thank you, Elijah,
Good job.
for reading that for us today. Okay, everybody. So it's already been brought up that we have Purim coming. We're gonna do talk about Purim. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna have an activity about Purim. But before we go into our discussion, we're gonna talk about Esther. And that's where we're going to be reading about the story of Purim. But before we start reading, I need everyone's attention. I need everyone's attention. Before we start talking about the story of Purim, we're going to talk about Esther. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch a video about Esther. And then we'll talk about Purim and how Purim came about. And what role Esther played in our celebration of Purim, okay? I need you all to pay attention because there's going to be some questions that we're going to talk about after, so make sure you pay attention, okay? All right, Sister Marcy, we're ready when you are.
All righty.
Turn around and look at the TV.
Okay, everybody.
Very well. Name and business in the palace.
Hello, Mordecai. I'm bringing another slave for the king's kitchen. You Hebrews make fine slaves. Isn't that right? Stand up to me again, Mordecai, and I'll cut you in two. Oh, if I had my way, you'd all be slaves.
Are you Mordecai?
I am. Madam, I am not a nursemaid. If you have business in the palace, you'll have to take the baby.
The baby is yours now. Your uncle Abihail. Abihail and his wife have died. You are their only kin, are you not? Her name is Esther.
I can't do this.
You have to, Mordecai. So many died, but she survived. Raise her as your own, and she will be a blessing to you.
Is now second in the kingdom. Let the celebration begin.
Only one more step.
I take it you find our women beautiful, hmm? And yet not one of these possesses a tenth of my wife's beauty. Chamberlain, tell Vashti to come here. Oh, prepare yourself, gentlemen. Vashti's beauty will make your senses real. Speak.
My lord, she, Queen Vashti, that is, refuses to come.
What? I will not have a queen who refuses me.
Esther! Esther! Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're so kind.
No, thank you. I hope this helps.
Oh. Bless you.
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. Does it hurt today? I brought new bandages and herbs for you to drink.
Esther! We have to leave.
Leave?
The queen has been banished. They're looking for a beautiful maiden to take her place.
Well, they wouldn't come out here. Besides, I'm not the kind of woman.
Oh, you're more beautiful than you know.
This is silly.
When I held you for the first time. You are special, Esther. Your life was spared for a reason. Now, if you think I'm going to forget all that and let you... Maybe you were born for such a time as this.
Father?
Perhaps you were meant to be queen. When we get to the palace, you must act as if you do not know me. They must never discover that you are a Jew. The palace isn't safe for our kind.
I'll do as you say, Mordecai.
Excuse me, this woman came to the gate. I thought the king might like to see her.
Very nice. Of course, the burlap will have to go, but I see potential. Take this lovely thing to the dressing chambers. Something simple, not too bright. Try silk. There you go. Creamy silk. And something for the eyes. Make them sparkle. Make them say, "Here I am, Xerxes. Pow!"
Now remember, never move forward until the king extends his scepter. That means you are allowed to approach. You're not listening to me. Is he your father?
Who?
The Jewish gatekeeper. In the future, you must be more careful.
Well, you won't tell anyone.
No, our kind must stick together.
You're next in there.
Oh dear, what'll I say?
To the king. Esther, you don't open your mouth unless God himself tells you to speak.
Your name?
Esther.
Esther. I take you for my queen.
Oh.
I never thought I would see Vashti's equal, but this one is even more beautiful. Now, as you know, I've had a few problems keeping queens on the throne. I give them everything gold can buy, and pretty soon they're ordering me around. From now on, the queen will learn obedience. Rule number 1. When I call, you come.
Oh, it will be my pleasure to...
Number 2, don't speak until you're spoken to. And number 3, never approach me unless I call for you, or I'll have you killed. Understand?
You are my king.
My life will be to serve you.
Now we're getting somewhere. You may return to your room.
Mordecai! Mordecai! I have to see the king!
You can't, Dazim. No one.
He stole my daughter! My only child!
I'm sorry, Dazim. It would be foolish for you to enter the palace. But let me...
No!
Dazim, wait!
Dazim? No, Dazim! Wait!
Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Who are you?
You have no right to take her. She's mine!
How dare you enter this court? Death!
What are you doing here? What sort of tricks are you up to? You must not have heard about my new position. The king has ordered all to bow when I approach.
I bow down to no one but my God.
You are not in Israel, Mordecai. This is Persia. In Persia, I am God. Bow down.
Dear Queen, it's all right by me, you understand, but I don't think the king would like this.
We can't very well let them starve.
What is this? What's going on here?
These people are hungry.
Get them out of here. Now!
I'm sorry.
The palace kitchen is no place for beggars.
May I speak, dear king?
If you must.
If the poor cannot come here, may I take the food to them? So much goes to waste here in the palace.
You may have someone else take it, but it is not becoming of the queen to be tramping around the kingdom with a bag full of garbage.
Thank you. You are kind.
All my honor, all my riches are worth nothing if Mordecai will not bow to me.
He's just one man, Haman.
The Hebrews are all the same. They worship their own God, their own laws.
You are second in command. Do something about it.
What? What? Our prisons can't hold them all.
Then kill them.
The king would never permit it.
Refusing to honor the king is treason. The punishment for treason is death. I'm sure that's how the king will see it. Here, let me take those.
This isn't work for a queen. The king will be mad.
Nonsense. It's too heavy for you.
You are so kind, Queen Esther. The palace is a different place with you here.
Oh, what a nice thing to say. Thank you.
The Hebrews are plotting to overthrow your kingdom. It's true. The gatekeeper, Mordecai, allows spies to enter. Jews fill the palace.
What?
The situation is desperate, sir. Your kingdom is in danger.
Ah! After all I've done for them? Traitors! Have the leaders killed. All of them.
There's no time to search out the leaders. Make a decree. On the 13th day of the 12th month, every Hebrew, old and young, mother and child, shall be put to death.
I give you full power. Do it!
How could he do this? Mordecai says Haman's the one behind it. What else did my father say? Tell me everything. That was all. Tell me. He says you must go to the king and reveal yourself as a Jew. You mustn't pay attention to him. He was mad with rage. He doesn't know how dangerous it is. Go, find my father, and tell him to gather all the Jews together and to fast and pray for me. We will not eat or drink for 3 days. Then I will go to the king and beg for the lives of our people. Esther, you can't go to him. You'll be killed. If I perish, I perish. Dear King, oh, don't kill me. I had to come. I had to.
I could never harm you, Esther. You are so... What is it you want? Name it. I'll give you anything. What is it?
I have a favor to ask of you. Allow me to hold a banquet in your honor. I'll ask you then. I would be pleased if Haman would come as well.
The pleasure is ours.
A banquet in my honor, held by the queen herself. First, I'll get these Hebrews out of the way. Then, I'll play the role of the king's loyal advisor. And before he knows what's happened, I will be king. I built a gallows 50 cubits high. We'll hang their leaders first.
Good. Good.
I'll need the entire army.
It's yours. Let the whole world see how Xerxes deals with traitors. Ah, Esther. It was a fine banquet. Come, sit. I'm anxious to know your wish. Shall Haman stay? Something troubles you, Esther. What is it? Ask for anything you want. My kingdom is yours for the asking.
I don't wish for your kingdom. All I want is my life.
Esther, you have no need to fear for your life.
You are wrong, dear king. I am condemned to die, and all my people too.
What? Who are dead? Show me the man, and I'll cut him to pieces.
It is Haman.
My queen, I never... You?
I am a Jew. I have not meant you any harm. nor have my people, nor has Mordecai who raised me. All we want is to worship our God in peace.
You son of... She is a Jew, Xerxes. You cannot listen to her. She wants the kingdom for herself.
You lie, Haman. There has never been a kinder soul than Esther.
No, Xerxes. Think about what you're doing.
You will be hanged with the rope you intended for Mordecai's neck.
So that was the story of Esther, okay? And now we're going to read about Purim and continue on what Esther did, okay? So I need you guys to pay close attention as I read. Keep eating your snacks because I will be asking you some questions about what I'm reading and what you just watched. So we're going to read, yes ma'am. We'll get you some water. And I'm going to read out of the book of Esther, and I'm going to read, start in chapter 9 and verse 24. Okay? Because Haman, and we remember who Haman was, right? Who was Haman? Elijah?
The one the king put in second place.
Exactly. Because Haman, he was an enemy of the Jews, he devised against the Jews to destroy them and to had cast her. That is, the lot to consume them and to destroy them. But when Esther came before the king, he commanded by letters that his wicked device, which he devised against the Jews, should return upon his own head, and that he and his sons would be hanged on the gallows. Wherefore they call these days Purim.
They called them what?
Purim.
Okay. Wow.
And this is after the name of Pure. Therefore, for all the words of this letter, and of that which they had seen concerning this matter, and which had come unto them. So we're in Esther chapter 9, verse 26. Verse 27. The Jews ordained and took upon them and upon their seed. And what is the seed? Does anybody know what the seed is? Yes. No, the seed of the Jews. What do we call the seed?
The Most High?
No. Elijah?
The children?
The children. And generations after the parents. So the children. So this was going to be something that children would follow for generations to come. And upon all such as join themselves unto them, so as it should not fail, and that they would keep these 2 days according to their writing and according to their appointed time every year. So we would be celebrating and keeping this high holy day of Purim every year for 2 days. And these days should be remembered. Should we forget to celebrate Purim?
No.
We're supposed to remember this. Why? Mina?
It's the day that Esther saved us.
Yes, it's the
Woo,
day that
good
it's
job,
the day that
Mina.
the decree among the Jews, nor the memorial of them perish from their seed. Then Esther the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew. Now, was Mordecai Esther's dad? No. Who was Mordecai? Max?
The king?
No, he wasn't the king. Elijah?
The cousin?
He was the cousin. So, did Mordecai raise Esther? Khan. Very good. Okay. And then Esther the queen, the daughter of Abihail, and Mordecai the Jew, wrote with all authority to confirm the second letter of Purim. And he sent the letter unto all the Jews to the 127 provinces of the kingdom of Ahasuerus, with words of peace and truth, to confirm these days of Purim in their times appointed, according as Mordecai the Jew and Esther the queen had enjoined them, and as they had decreed for themselves and for their seed, the matters of the fastings and their cry. And the decree of Esther confirmed these matters of Purim, and it was written in the book. What book? Jada? The Bible. And so that's why we're reading. Well, so Abba, it's. Did you say his uncle?
I thought it was his uncle.
Was that uncle?
No, like
her uncle.
the parent,
Did they even really say?
It does say it in here somewhere.
It does? Okay. Okay, so I stand corrected. It was not the it was not the cousin, it was the uncle. Sit down. Yes, ma'am.
My favorite book is the Bible.
Is it? Mine too. Yours too.
People.
Okay, so I got some questions for you guys. Now that you understand what happened with Esther and how Esther, who was Esther used by? First and foremost, who used Esther? What was her purpose? Elijah.
To save Israel?
To save Israel. Because what happened to her parents? Jada? They died. They were killed. And out of all of her family and the people that she was among, she was the only one that survived. Do you think the Most High had a plan for her? What was the plan? Nina?
To tell the king of Ahasuerus the truth and put him into death.
Very good. So she had a purpose, right? Just like we all have a purpose, right? Yes.
I thought it said don't kill.
It does.
It says murder.
It does says no murder. It says not to murder. But what was the king trying to do to Israel?
Destroy it?
And he was trying to kill. He was trying to kill all the children of Israel. And who has more power than a man? Yes, the Most High does. And can the Most High decide, Nina? Can the Most High decide if He wants to kill or save? Yes, He can. He makes that decision. It's not for us. It's for the Most High, right? Okay. So, we were supposed to be fasting when Esther had Mordecai tell Israel, because of this decree, we were supposed to fast. Who knows what fasting means? Jada?
Fasting means when you don't eat anything or don't drink anything.
Very good. We were supposed to fast, and what else were we supposed to do? What were the children of Israel supposed to do after this decree to kill Israel was sent out? Elijah?
To pray.
To pray and
put on sackcloth and ashes.
Very good. And to fast. How many days were they supposed to do that? Was Nina and Elijah and Jada and who else was listening? I need to see more hands. Max? How many days was Israel supposed to fast? No.
3 days.
3 days. Very good. They were supposed to fast for 3 days. Okay. sent the decree out? It was King Ahasuerus. But Haman sent the decree out. Why? Elijah?
Because Mordecai didn't bow to him.
Because Mordecai wouldn't bow to him. Now, there's a reason Mordecai wouldn't bow down to a man. And what was that reason? Jada?
The only person that he would bow down to is the Most High.
That's right.
The Most High.
Y'all are
Now
doing
let me
good.
ask you guys a question. If a king walked through that door right now, and his name was not Yahweh Shai, are you going to bow down to him? If he says, everyone in here, stand up and bow down to me.
No.
Who's going to stand up and bow down to the king? Raise your hand. Put your hand up. No, we are not going to stand up and bow down to anybody. But who? The Most High. He is our king. That is the only one that we're going to bow down. So was Mordecai wrong for not bowing down to Haman? No, he was not. He stood by what he was supposed to stand by, and he made the Most High very happy, which is why the Most High blessed him, right? Very good. Okay, so what did you guys think about the story of Esther? Does anybody think that they could pretend to love somebody just to save your family?
No.
You don't think you could do that, Max? No? You can pretend to love anybody to save your family? No? Who in here could pretend to love somebody to save their family? Because that's what Esther did. And she believed that she would be protected by doing the right thing, didn't she? Did she risk her life, or was she not in any danger?
She was in danger.
She was in danger. She risked her life because that king did not like Israel, did he? No. So she risked her life. Now, let me ask you one important question. What would have happened if she was not obedient and listened to Mordecai? What could have happened to our ancestors? Elijah?
They could have died.
They could have died. So what does that tell us about the importance of obedience and listening and following instructions? How important is it?
Really, really.
Mina, how important is it, Mina?
Really, really important.
It's
Super important.
It's super important because what is dependent upon us being obedient and listening and following instructions? Jada?
Good things.
If we do that, are we going to live or die?
We're going to do it.
We're going to live. So it's very important. Our life depends on it. Our life depends on listening to man or to the Most High.
The Most High.
I'm sorry. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear it.
Our listening and our obedience and our following instructions is more important to man or the Most High?
The Most High.
Very good. It is very important to the Most High. And so we have stories like this, and we celebrate Purim because had it not been for Esther listening and following instructions and being obedient, we wouldn't be here today. So Barakatha Yahweh for the woman who listened. Okay?
I have a question because I forgot. Y'all already know me, okay? Y'all know me. I always forget these things. I forget so quick. Why do we celebrate Purim? I don't know. No, I want everybody to tell me. I think, hold on, hands down. Hands down. I think if everybody tells me all together, I think I will remember. I don't know. Why do we celebrate very important for you all to be confident in why we celebrate our feast days. Just like if it's Christmas time, they're like, oh, we celebrate Christmas because Jesus was born on that day. We celebrate, we give y'all presents, right? Everybody's so excited. They tell you, oh, we're at Thanksgiving because, why do they say Thanksgiving? I forgot. Because why?
Because they're thankful.
No, for Thanksgiving. Why do they celebrate Thanksgiving?
That's when they say.
But they're thankful for why?
Yeah.
Why? There's a reason why that the world tells you they celebrate Thanksgiving.
Because Columbus came to the
There you go.
world and discovered America.
Right?
Killed all the Indians. And
That's what y'all hear in school, right?
That's what they're thankful for. They're thankful for their
There you go. Thankful because of that. So they're going to tell you in the world, oh, we celebrate this because of this, this, and this, and that. And if I come to you and say, why do you celebrate Purim? What is Purim? You have to be confident and tell them, oh, Purim, we celebrate. Let me tell you. Let's go to Esther chapter 9. Let me give you a backstory, right? We celebrate Purim because Esther saved Israel. Okay, we celebrate Purim because Esther what?
Saved Israel.
Okay, all right, just making sure. Y'all got to make sure that y'all are listening, right? Making sure that y'all are listening so you can know why we celebrate our feast days, so you can remember where to go in the Bible. Hands to yourself. So you can remember where to go in the scriptures to show somebody who doesn't know what Purim is. And you can say, oh, I know. We celebrate Purim because why?
Esther saved Israel.
And where do we find that at? In the book of what?
Esther.
Very good. Okay, guys. So as our activity for today, we're gonna make some noise. Make some noise. So our activity today is going to be to make these noisemakers. Everyone's going to get 2 cups. I'm gonna put some beans in the cup, and we're gonna put tape around the cup. So you can make your noise. All right. So,
Moms, if you want to help with the smaller children, please. We're going to need them helping. There's your 2 cups. Let's close all our waters, please, so we don't have any spills.
Elijah has something to
Okay.
say.
Go ahead, Elijah.
I was going to say that if you read the book of Esther, the king offers Esther the half of his kingdom.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's very true.
Very important. Did
The
Esther
king
take it?
did.
Because she wanted to save her people.
Yeah, the material thing wasn't more important than her family.
Right?
Saving the lives of Israel. Okay, so here's tape.
Jada.
If she wanted the kingdom, she could just go to the Most High.
Khan.
Because he has the biggest kingdom in the world.
Khan.
Okay, so I have
All our
some
tape
tape
I
here.
got the right.
Everybody has 2 cups?
And then,
I got
okay. Okay, you're going to pick. Are we going to give them a little piece each?
Well, it's gonna go around the cup.
Okay.
I want Jordan.
Oh, what color do you want?
What color do you want?
Purple.
Purple. Do we have more scissors?
Hey, who's that purple? I got the purple here.
Green.
I can see if garments have
Purple.
brown
I want purple.
Oh, yeah.
I want purple. I want white.
Okay. Hold on. We're going to come to y'all, okay? We're going to do it in order, okay?
Okay, this is your tape that's gonna go around. Let me put your beans. Those scissors are right there.
Okay, which color do you want? You want purple? Wait, no. Hold on. What color do you
Open
want?
up your cup. One cup down so I can put some beans in it. Guys, let's not have these beans on the floor. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Hold on, Jada.
I don't want to see any beans on the floor.
Patience, remember?
They're working on our patience.
Here you go. Oh, I think you need longer. Hold on. I feel
Okay, open up your cup.
right? Does she needs longer?
So keep one on the table. Keep one on the table, and then you're gonna put the empty cup on top of
And then
it.
you'll put the empty cup on here. But let me give you a bigger piece to go around, okay? You can use it on that side, and then I'll just give it to you on this side. Right here. What color is it? Oh, no.
Who needs beans?
That's why you need to follow the instructions.
Right?
Children, question. Who was the person that was telling the king to kill our people? Haman. Good job.
Okay,
The
very good.
right way to pronounce it is Haman.
Okay, Haman. Hold on. How many days did we celebrate Purim? 2. Okay.
Your cup behind it. The color you don't have. We don't have gray. We have green. Oh, silver. So let me help you.
Justice, which color? Which one? There's the regular purple? Okay.
Oh, you need beans?
Because yours is a silent one, that's why.
Yeah.
Only the dogs can hear that one. You know how the dogs can hear the silence? No, I'm just kidding, baby. I'm kidding. Oh, and then this one's mine. Hi, my mother shop. Here you go. Okay, one second. Let me go around.
Who didn't get beans?
Okay, hold on. Children. Okay, stop. Where do we find the book and chapter of them talking about Purim? Mina?
You can look at the
What book and chapter?
Esther chapter 9.
Good job. Here you go, baby. Bryce, what color did you want? Okay, you got it. That's not a shot.
pray. So let's set up prayers. Stop shaking. We're going to set up prayers, everyone. Let's set up prayers. And then we'll write everybody's name on their cups. Let's set up prayers, please.
Away from the mic. Go move it that way. Bring it that way. Bring it that way. Go. No. Go that way.
All right, let's set up prayers, everyone.
Why are you touching my stuff?
Remember, we are live. We are live. Let's set up some prayers, please. Come on.
All right, let's go.
Abanawa